our guys are just continue to push and work through things. So, so far so good. You guys got any questions?
Or the evening sessions that you guys do for these 2 days, what are those? Are those walkthroughs? What do you sort of try to get accomplished there?
They're like the first practice. We're getting after it pretty good. So, practice.
Is the physicality increasing as the days go on?
No, I think it gets less. I think they start to get beat up. You start to see them worn down, and that's our job to get what we want out of it. What's our goal when we come out to practice? We got to get better. We know we're going to start to lose speed. You start to see guys get camp legs, okay? But that's part of the process. They got to fight through the aches and the pains and the dead legs that they'll have. But we'll get them freshened up eventually and be ready to go.
With the quarterbacks, what have you seen from Nate as he sort of works his way in?
Nathan's doing a nice job. I mean, there's competition going on. I mean, Chad's a leader, and he's done it in a game. So you feel good there, but Nathan's pressing them, and the one thing I know right now is we really feel good with we got two quarterbacks that we feel like can go in there and manage a game right now. So I think we feel better right now than what we did in the spring for sure.
Is he picking it up, considering he wasn't there in the spring?
Yeah, he really is. He's picked up well, and we're happy with where he is mentally and physically.
Do you plan to name a starter before the Youngstown State game?
I guess we will. You'll see it too deep. I haven't thought much about it, to be honest with you. We'll name a starter.
Staying along the offensive side, I know you said before you guys kind of reevaluate the receiver corps after every practice. Is there anything else sort of going on there? Anybody's separating?
It is what it is right now. The one guy you constantly notice every day, and you see some guys, don't cut that corner, Jamal. Jamal, don't cut that corner. Every day. But do the little things right. Back on the, Trey Tipton just continues to. I mean, there's a guy that him and Quadra Henderson both are guys that have got a chance, and they haven't hit the wall after 10 practices so far. Now today I say that they'll come out there and bang, they'll run flat into it. They've done a nice job, and they've shown that they may have a chance to play for us this year.
When you say hit the wall, do you mean for those guys?
Mentally, usually they look good, because they don't know, and all of a sudden, they get hit once, or too much knowledge is in, and they can't pick it up, and all of a sudden they start to play slow and mess up. But they haven't really hit a wall yet, which is really impressive at this point.
How are Lafayette and Devontae taking to your scheme of cornerback play?
You know what? I think they really like it. I asked Lafayette yesterday. I said, "You like that?" He goes, "Yeah, we win first. You're not. We're pressed up, and I think both of them like it. That's something you can ask them.
The physical, they like to be physical.
They like to be physical. They like to be in your face and be in that attack mode. So that's what we get out of that, and I think they enjoy that.
With those freshmen, you mentioned Tipton and Henderson. Is it a case of making sure that they can contribute on offense and not just special teams this year? I mean, how do you sort of?
Well, that's the first thing. The first thing we're going to look is make sure they can do something on offense, defense. I don't, if you're going to play 25 snaps, 30 snaps on special teams, game, that's great. But the first thing they better be able to do is play on that side of the ball. And they can, right now, as it looks, every day is a different day. They look like they can help you on offense.
Artie and Chris, when do you expect to get them back in practice?
When we're ready, you don't press those things, and with either one of them. But I think everything's precaution, and I've been impressed with Artie. Artie came out the first few days. I told you guys, I was like, I thought we were going to have to, get the steel wool out and get the rust off, but there was no rust. So, he's a good football player. He's got great knowledge of the game and smart up front. So, thanks, EJ. So he knows what he's doing. So I'm not going to press him back. There he is. He knows what he's doing. Look, he's got his nunchucks or something with him now. So we're good. All right.
Thanks, man. Thank you.